Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got the quick completion. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offense is really...
He's loose on the right. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. White going to attack through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Richard. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They're not just using the running back as check down Charlie in the passing game. They're getting him downfield.
Right, and take my matchups I like. You're going to play man-to-man. Who are you going to put on the running back? You want to put a linebacker on him? I like my chances.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
You know, when you go...
Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they hit it. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety.
Well, the defense can...
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Lets it fly. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
And the Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Under fire. He'll try to do... There he goes. The freshman called his own number and kept his drive moving.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering his shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Makes the grab. He was smelling that end zone, and they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes.
A first down run on the doorstep. Fighting his way every inch, but he still needs a few more yards on the goal line. 2nd and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Ball State. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Same here.
And what a push up front by this offensive line.
This came from the store, got me on to myself, bro.
Working into the 2nd level, hats on, hats creating a lane for that running back.
Hot as shit up here this day. Everything is everything. I gotta get my damn PlayStation Plus membership again. Dang. I missed out the dates. I ain't been on like much as much like I usually do, but when I do get on, you know, I mean, y'all see it on the stream a little bit, just a little bit, not a whole lot, but I ain't even see when my deadline was up. I gotta go see that, so I gotta redo my shit again. So I go ahead and play online with everyone else. Shit. This shit over here, I don't know what it is over here. Over here, bacon over this bitch, bro. I feel like I got iron, nigga. The iron today. They feel like ironing. My arms was feeling like it was getting burnt roast. Well, I was like, God damn, boy, you gonna have like fucking cancer out of that bitch. Skin cancer out of that bitch. Fucking around with skin cancer. Nigga, boy, sunburn out this bitch, boy. But I was sitting in the truck waiting on my wife and my stepson, like, you know, just doing this graduation shit today now, so. And they had to do the senior walk day. Friday be that graduation and on to the Marines. Stepson get shipped off June 9th. Starting off boot camp. Yep. So June 9th, he's starting early.
They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive.
I said, "Damn, you got another week just to chill with us, and then you gone the next week. Follow."
Snags a quick pass
There you
to
go.
the left. Racing down the left side. The 40. He's at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Ball State.
Yeah, I'm over here trying to see if Taylor can get in the NFL prospect. When they see what team will get drafted once I get the match, or once he get the match. Yeah, I know what team we have ready eventually would have been playing for. Where would he go in NFL? So I like that. So about that. But Kevin did start off late with Delaware. Like he was a second string, but he had to fight against the first string quarterback, which was Blake or something like that, Blake Brown. But long story short, it came down to I think week 10 when Coach said, "Fuck it, come on, Kevin." And then Kevin took over and put them boys in the bowl game. If it wasn't for Kevin, I don't think the starting quarterback would have got the Delaware Hens in a bowl game because he started off good and then all of a sudden he just, man, that record was like we went 4-1 to 4-2, 4-3, 4-4, 5-5. I said, oh hell no! And by the time we got to 5-5, that's when Coach decided to go ahead and put Kevin in, and Kevin took over from the end of the from the 10 to for the rest of the season, the end of the game season. Started off good year on the first year, but then Kevin's like, man, fuck that. Trade me, nigga, to go to Ball State, man. So I could be a starter quarterback. And now he's a starter quarterback at Ball State. He could have had certain colleges, but he would have had to fight it. And Kevin had some good college scholars. That Oregon Ducks, all them niggas, they ain't want him, but second string. I mean, put him on the bench. Like, they got him on the bench. Like, you got to fight. I'm like, that's fine. I like fight, but sometimes that fight takes too long. You might not even pay till like 4 or 5 seasons, nigga. You like, God damn. So you got to find a team that can actually get you in the start. Like, at least get you in the second string, and then you can fight for the first string. That way you can have a better chance of playing the next season or some shit.
Over 200 yards in the first.
Never did good in high school, though. I ain't even old. I thought I did hated that high school moment because when I did first play it when it first came out, and I played that high school shit, and I was like, oh hell no, you gotta do these goals, and man, I like, man, F this shit. I got through it this time. Got through it. That's something you wanted to get to a right good school. Should have got Maryland though.
Got a man, it's Richard. Making the running back a weapon in the passing game makes it so difficult on the defense to cover
I feel
everything.
like wearing
No
Nike would
doubt.
be
And
better.
listen,
Us,
there's
man.
so
This,
many
we got
matchups
some
across the
Nikes.
board. If I'm
We need
playing
to
defense, I'm
wear
going to say,
Nikes.
like, where do I have a speed advantage? Is it a running back versus a linebacker? Is it receiver versus a corner? Whatever it is, I'm going to find it. You can tell it was the running back, and they took advantage.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout.
God, the
He's
quick
got
throw,
an open
Carol.
man. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
He's looking to pass. He wants it all.
No, I fucked up and hit the phone button. I want to hit
He makes
triangle.
a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and
Fucked
getting
up. Fucked up on that play. I had triangle was wide open. He just came out of nowhere late. Oh, and I hit the wrong button.
Ball
And I
State
float
gets
that
it back.
bitch.
The
Damn.
offense headed to the field.
Why the
They
fuck
got
did I do
plenty done
that?
through the air
I
in their
think Dunn would have
first
been
half.
open
We'll
though.
see if they even need to look for
Let's go.
balance as we start
He
the
gone.
fourth quarter.
Well, and I think defensively,
Elijah.
you understand, like, the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready. If you're a quarterback, then you're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
The Cardinals just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. White going to attack through the air. He'll pull it down and run. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
You got to be impressed with the
Hey,
quarterback.
the block is
He's already
over.
been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism, picking up the first down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the play fake. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Unleashes one. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
This defensive end is an animal. Here it is.
The blocking scheme is awful. I just can't stand the blocking.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line.
You niggas got block. Come on, baby.
First play of the drive wants to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Cody ruins the big gainer with a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Yeah, and that's fumbles in consecutive weeks. Coaches don't like that.
Yeah, good job on that. There we go. No coming back. Dang.
Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out.
Right,
That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though.
Yeah,
The
sir.
defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Get the shit.
That brings us to the close of the quarter, and Ball State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the White wants to throw it. Here's a heat. And the quarterback will be slung down
Whoa.
back at the 43. And the Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Rushes on him. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Now facing a 3rd and long. The play action fake. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding just kind of
do all this dumb shit.
The Cardinals buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Going to try to get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening, he went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now, throwing it. He's now doing running as well.
Big boy jump.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
That's good things to think about. Come on.
His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Now it's 1st and 20 for the offense. They'll run the offense. And now
man, come on.
They stop him in the end zone.
Oh,
Safety, but they...
That blocking scheme, it's killing me. It's killing me. Come on, y'all.
After ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. White going to attack through the air. Shoots it to the left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Here's a throw downfield late.
Oh, you could add that.
Through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Ball's up to 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Wide open downfield. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44.
You get a big completion there, and I know there's a sense of urgency. This is a 2-minute drill, but there is still time on the clock. This quarterback understands how to manipulate that and work that. We'll be clocking it. We're going to be using the sidelines to our advantage. Try to put ourselves in a position to win this game.
Found enough room to get into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running there.
The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone of the 18. Holds and fires complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play.
Okay, safe.
Quarterback may change this route. So here comes our first play of overtime.
Very safe.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting it.
I just don't think think the receiver finished his route. At the top of the comeback, you've got to really drive back downhill and give your quarterback a safe place to throw it. The receiver wasn't able to do it, and that made it easy on the DB.
He's open on the right. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got him first and goal.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that stuff in the ground.
Touchdown, Cardinals! They take the lead here in overtime. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. White wants to throw it. Fires toward the end zone. That deep ball was right on the money. He just has to make that catch.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
He makes a grab. And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. First and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. From the gun. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's got it down to the 1-yard line on the doorstep of Pater.
And because of the success this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more.
Touchdown! Not in the game up, and now an extra point wins it.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. You love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And we get the game in the field now. Oh, shit.
If they just kick the extra point here, they'll win the game. Instead, they'll go for 2. Snagged out of the air.
There we go. Good
He's
throw,
in
Cameron.
the zone for the 2, and now they lead by 2.
Nice.
Rate is still through the roof
Let's
on
go.
this. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time.
Yeah, right.
If you know Rich Davis, that is not happening, but we got a free game that was awesome, back and forth, nip and duck, and bonus time. We got some free overtime play in that one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Davis ass, but still. It was good. Good stuff. Jordan is killing. 93 yards touchdown. Bunch of stuff. Back there. Back there. This. All right, bet. Yeah. I think I can do that though. Freshman year. Stop.
Where is Waldo Stadium? Kalamazoo, Michigan. It is the home of the Western Michigan Broncos, and the fans have been eager for this showdown for a while. Today, two teams set to square off in a back slugfest. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on the Western Michigan Broncos. 48 Sports College Football, Rich Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, just can't wait to get this started.
Trying to see, I've been trying to see that in.
The misfire on the 49-yard field goal attempt sets him up with pretty good field position at the 32. Steps away to find some room. QB got it himself. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend, that is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
The run from the shotgun. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. Let's talk for a second about Ball State. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the skin.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
White going to attack through the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grab near the marker. It's Durham. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Scrambling away. Gets rid of it. Tight end finds a soft spot. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, nice completion there, finding the tight end. What's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
He'll be down at the 40-yard line after that terrific run.
And that's the problem, man. You want to eat this guy up. You want to bring some pressure, but you see the other side of that coin. You bring pressure, he sees it, he can run, get the first down. This defense, it's kind of a pick your poison. Too soft, too laid back, he runs and takes off. Too much pressure, he can run it and run away from guys and take off. So nice third down conversion by the quarterback.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Ball State. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He fires a bullet to the right. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. White going to attack through the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it slipped through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun. Wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Durham. Nice job to get it past the 6, and they get him down at the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cardinals with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Going for the big play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just miss a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth it.
Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
And the Cardinals are rolling down the field. Extending the play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. They'll line up for a second down play.
The number one key for this defense coming into this game was finding a way to stop this quarterback from running the football. And guys, they have not done a good job of that early in this game. He has been able to get out of the pocket, whether it's been designed runs or scrambles like on what we just saw. The defense has got to start changing it up. They need to spy him more, I think, moving forward.
Bring in the heat. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. The Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the grab. It's Reynolds. Turning it on. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the stop.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on third down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't go. White wants to throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he's got it inside the 35. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. The freshman called his own number and kept his drive moving.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to the mid-tight end. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You can see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback now breaking the field. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They started this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here.
100%. You can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Oh.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll pull it down. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
They call third down money down for a reason. Like second down, they get the sack, put them in a situation where it's a known passing situation. And how about this offense, man? They're trying to throw the football down the field, but this guy doesn't panic. He doesn't flinch. It's a nice job. Nobody covers, doesn't force the football, and even better, takes off, scrambles, and gets the big first down for this offense.
White going to attack through the air. Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Yeah, those comeback routes can be tough to cover defensively, but nice job staying in the receiver's hip pocket and knocking that ball down.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Showing the arm strength to the left. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, it looked like the offense.
Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ball State. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's going to take off. Past the 30. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a 1st down.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping them.
They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Thacker. Touchdown, Cardinals! And the stomping has commenced.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
So 1st down will open up the final period. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great job staying home by the defense there. Offense trying to go option. The QB keeps it, but you see the great assignment football. Everybody's staying where they're supposed to be, and they're able to rally to the quarterback and tackle him for a loss.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
From their own 18-yard line, it's 1st down. With the catch, it's Durham.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
They'll leave it with him. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way.
Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the line?
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success,
Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own. Breaks into the open. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cardinals, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. White wants to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Got it, looking for the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Touchdown, Cardinals. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Or wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. ready for some action. Better question, is anyone ever not ready for action? I didn't think so. We see it throughout college football every year, and we're lucky to have it again here. Great to have you with us at Dwight L. Perry Stadium in Bowling Green, Ohio, home to the Bowling Green Falcons. As we'll see, the winners of 6 straight, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Bowling Green Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and... Handoff from the gun. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small game, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
And he gets home again.
Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He's going to run it. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on 3rd down.
White going to attack through the air. He'll try to do it himself. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Sets up the screen. There he goes. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the ball's out there after it. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
He'll pull it down and run. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Moving away from pressure. The throw. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. White wants to throw it. Unloads it left. And his throw is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window at the intent.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Staten. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry, and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that second.
Touchdown, Ball State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Nice pitch and catch. This receiver and quarterback have done this thousands of times. Finds the open man, throws a strike. The receiver does the rest, gets into the end zone.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Grab behind the line. It's Durham. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Trying play action. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's brought down. A short return to the defense. Comes out on top of the pick. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Man, these in-breaking routes are so hard from these slot guys because you're so worried about them flying up the field vertically. Nice job sitting down, breaking in, finding a little hole, making a catch.
Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. White going to attack through the air. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. They just keep firing. Moving out of the pocket. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. First play of the drive comes from the 38. He'll start this drive going to the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense trying to take it back.
Hey, man, I love my quarterbacks that want to make plays and make those big plays and scramble around and get away from people.
Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. sack. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Richardson. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action. Going to try to get it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back in.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. White wants to throw it. With the catch, it's Durham.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback get going the other direction.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Not many receivers like to.
Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Down to the 36-yard line, and some nifty moves to try to make a big play on the interception. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about, what could I have done differently? What do I need to become?
White going to attack through the air. On the run, fires downfield. Working on the right. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and he's loose on the left. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really
headed to the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ball State. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
We may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up.
Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Off play action on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. Caught in the backfield, it's Richard. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. The short hands, it's Durham. At the 35, he's open. Oh, he's got some space. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Ball State takes over the football and the Cardinal offense headed out. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You can put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
White wants to throw it. Under fire. Got room to work. The freshman called his own number and kept his drive moving.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big...
It's picked off, and that's number 10. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Grabbed over the middle. It's Durham. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with a turnover.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Snagged in the middle. It's Richard. Got room on the return. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Release to the back. Caught over the middle. It's Richard. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eye.
He'll take a shot. He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Got it behind the line. It's Richard. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
And I tell you what, really good job by the defense. They did not bite on it thinking it was a long pass down the field. You could tell they were ready for it. As soon as they saw the screen, they broke on it, got the running back down super quick.
Here's the pressure. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the...
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. White going to attack through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the runner is down, and so is the flag. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. He's looking to throw. Buying some time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, what a scene there in Muncie. What a fine performance we've seen. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just a...
They'll start this drive going to the air. On the move, he fires. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his...
He's going for a big play downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Rushes on him. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on him.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Bringing the heat. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Let's go. Right. Single. White wants to throw it. Fires left. It's complete. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Looking to throw. Here comes the Heat. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Now the play fake. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
How about that from the offense? 2nd and goal. Everything says you might run the football. They try to throw it, and man, was that unsuccessful. Sitting back in the pocket, just throw the football away. Don't take the sack. Don't go backwards, especially inside the 3-yard line. Set up in such good position.
This drive will open from the 15. Makes the quick grab. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious.
This guy is very proud about his accuracy. That's why he's one of the better quarterbacks in all of college football. And that time, ball just got away from him a little bit. It's going to set up 3rd down.
Finds a man on the right. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
Well, it's a nice positive play on the bootleg going to the right there, and a really good decision that time by the quarterback, too, because he's supposed to throw that down the field, but as soon as he turned around, he saw that there was just open space.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Taking it the other way. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Minuteman! They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. White going to attack through the air. He'll pull it down. 1st down and more. That's a fumble on the play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Man,
Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. still on his feet at the 35. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Durham. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Flips it out on the screen. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top.
On the play.
Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. White wants to throw it. Trying to beat the D deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense.
Never a reason to panic. Just run your offense. Plenty of time here. Down 1 possession late in the 4th. Blasted as he lets it go. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. He turns that loose down the right side. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And that right there might be the play that they look back on if they end up winning this game as the key play in the game. In a 2-minute situation trailing, you're just trying to get a completion to get the momentum going, but they come up with a huge explosive play, and that might be the one that wins the game.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Durham. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to fire. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. White going to attack through the air. Pulls it in. It's Durham. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He's going to take off. Turning it on. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
It's the 4th quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a 1-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
Got it in the middle. It's Durham. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And that is a perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those 1st downs and just make that clock run.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. under fire. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to